tonight.
What a matchup for our first Sunday Nighter of the year. The Cowboys and Giants underway in Week 1. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Throwing right away is Rush. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw Rush. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Rush. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They go play action with Rush. Going right back to Ferguson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Out of the shotgun, Rush. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Rush. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd down, a throw coming from Rush. And he comes back with one complete. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Rush to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bobby McCain. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
3rd and 2. Rush. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. Play fake. Here's Rush. Looking sideline, incomplete. Boy, I tell you, the schedule makers got it right here in week one. A lot of great games today. And another Buffalo and the Jets right here in this very stadium tomorrow night. Won't that be fun? But of these two teams, Charles, Giants and Cowboys, which one do you think is the bigger threat to Philadelphia in the NFC East?
As we start here right now, it's got to be Dallas. How explosive are they offensively? Extremely. And on the defensive side of the ball, they take it away from teams. But don't count out the Giants. Their defense, they get after you with a lot of pressure. And if their quarterback continues to grow, look out.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. To throw is Rush. That's over the middle to Schoonmaker. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Rush working from the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rico Dowdle from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Jones throw pulled in by Robinson here. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw again. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. Touchdown Giants. Saquon Barkley, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants have retaken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A gain of 3, second down. Operating from the gun, Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark, and it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Looking to throw. Rush forced out to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run it again with Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Pulled in at the 24. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a throw here to his running back. They do get a yard. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week.
Touchdown! Darius Slayton, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rush.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones.
And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
A final shot before break. Rush. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A final shot before break. Rush. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
As time expires in the first half.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Third down and 13.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Off the play fake, Jones.
And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
To throw again, Jones.
And that one complete to Hodgins.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Gano's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
From the mid.
Cooks on the quick slant.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Rush with it on first down.
There again is Cooks, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
On second down, here's Rush. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Here's Rush on second down.
Steps away to his left. And he's got it.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
So the completion good for just 3, and that'll make it 2nd down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Back to throw. Jones.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
On 2nd and 10, Rush. Flushed out right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Back to the same target, Campbell.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
To throw is Jones.
He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jones.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Being chased out left.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
He's still on his feet.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So that will push him back.
And now we know why I had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That ball caught by Campbell.
And he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Jones on 1st down.
He'll find Hodgins there, complete.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Rush to throw on first down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Throwing here, Rush.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, partner, that'll do it. You know, these week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Cowboys, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.